Hey YouTube, welcome back to another Q&A video. Today we will be discussing the Pixel 3 and the Pixel 3 XL. It's going to be our review video. It's our 1 month-ish, 3/4 month.
3 weeks is almost a month.
75% review.
In my book.
So, yeah. All right, so we're not going to bore you guys with details or any of that kind of stuff, like the technical details. We're going to bore you guys with our thoughts.
This is not a boring video.
Our feelings.
His stuff will be boring. Mine will be
video.
interesting.
My stuff are going to be great.
Okay,
so let's start.
So, first thing is the screen for the... So I have the Pixel 3. I like it a lot. It's vibrant. Don't have any issues with, any spots or anything like that. It's nice and bright.
Not like my Vizio TV.
Oh yeah, that's a whole problem. You need to sell that.
Humidity.
But no, it's a good, nice, vibrant. The videos quality is really good. Watching YouTube videos, Netflix, and things like that. It's not 4K or anything like that, but it's nice. The thing that we did notice is
which,
that,
by the way, you don't really need a 4K display on a
not
phone screen that size.
Well, I wasn't saying it in the
but
sense.
No. I'm just saying because people get caught up in like I need everything. You don't.
But it would be. I mean,
it's also really nice.
If it's there, it's an option.
Yes.
Might as well. But most of the 4K phones seem to suck. So, what was I going to say? You just
display.
You straight derailed me.
Right,
the difference between ours, the whiteness between ours, the
right next to you.
the Pixel 3 XL is a little less white than the Pixel 3.
Yes, and so actually, if you look at all the screens are just kind of all over the place, I guess, in the generations of Pixels right now. The Pixels are just
it's a little odd.
I don't know. But, okay, so yeah, the displays are nice, though. Overall, if you don't look at them side by side, they're both very pretty.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you feel about the notch? How does that make you feel? 'Cause I don't have a notch.
The notch isn't a big deal at all. I hardly ever notice it. I think every once in a while, depending on the notch, the notification bar will take on the color of the app, usually.
Okay.
If the app is not optimized for the notch, then sometimes it looks weird.
Okay.
That's the only problem I've had.
can see that,
but most apps are all configured well to fit that.
And correct me if I'm wrong, they fixed the whole YouTube video being shifted over.
Yeah, I didn't have that problem before, I don't think. I think it was fixed by the time I tried it.
Okay.
And it looks fine. It's a nice, even display.
And then my only issue with the display, since I don't have a notch, was the rounded edges that they tried to incorporate. So like there's a screen... The screen, if it was an edge-to-edge display, it would have looked okay. It would have been good. It would have been at the edge of the phone where you see your edges, your corners, the corners, not the edges, the corners. However, on the Pixel 3, not XL, it's not really a thing. So really, they're just taking away my screen real estate, and it's annoying.
Yeah, they added the software to make it rounder, which doesn't make any sense to me.
So in the boot up procedure, you can actually see that gets slightly more curved after it starts up. So the screen itself is curved, unfortunately, so there's nothing they can do about it. But then they make it worse. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's some reason. I just don't know what it is.
It's very weird.
Yeah. Anyway, so screen, right.
Cool.
The camera, though. Because that's what the Pixels are like kind of pretty much famous for.
Yes, the camera.
And being owned by Google, which, is Google. The cameras are great. I honestly just love the Pixel 3 camera. What really impresses me, though, is the front-facing camera on not the widescreen thing. The widescreen thing is cool, although you have to be careful. It does get distorted in certain things. But the detail in the photo that you get from the front-facing photo from a selfie is pretty damn impressive.
I don't do selfies really, but I don't take too many pictures. It's actually most of my food. Don't judge me. It's a journey of what I've eaten.
Go on.
So it does come out really well. The pictures are really well. It's nice and crisp and vibrant. Just as the vibrant. They were supposed to skip over that. You weren't supposed to know. But just like all the other two Pixels, I haven't noticed anything added to that. I haven't noticed it any better than the previous ones. Because it is mostly software. But it could be because I haven't had the old ones for a while. I haven't really been able to compare it.
Okay.
But any problems with the camera?
Yes, I have a problem with the camera. So if you're taking a video, actually, so no, they fixed this in the video.
To fix the video.
If you're taking a panoramic shot specifically, I think, because when you're taking a regular picture, I think the speed in which you're taking that photo kind of goes away. But if you're trying to take a panoramic shot, and this actually happened with me, I was taking a landscape photo, doing panoramic, and as I panned, panoramic, you actually texted me, I think, and it vibrated, and the screen shook, and you just got distorted waves throughout the photo. And
it was impressionistic.
Yeah, it was very yeah, sure. Frida Kahlo, whoever, yeah.
I don't. He asked me too much now.
And so that's annoying. And so we tried it with video, and thankfully, if you get a text or a phone, well, I guess the phone call might come in still.
Well, yeah, the phone call still shows.
It still comes in, but it won't vibrate because it's in video, so you don't get the distortion, which is amazing because that would suck. However, they should just do it in the camera app in general, I think.
It should just go into a do not disturb mode if you're in camera mode. And just allow the notification to show up, something like that. Or just give you the option to change those settings in the notifications.
Right.
They've added a lot of different things for the notifications, a lot of different options. But we can talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
The only other thing I had with the camera is video in low light. So I was at a concert a few days ago, and I was trying to get a clip of the person I paid money to go see. And I saw people with their iPhone cameras, and then it looks really nice. And then I saw my camera, and I was like, this doesn't look as it doesn't look as nice. It looks good.
Yeah, and so actually, the iPhone it'll adjust your frame rate in low light when you're taking video for that reason. So you probably obviously get a lower frame rate, but take the lower frame rate with maybe some blur, motion blur, but then you get better video, which is what you're trying to get.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
So that was the only problem I had. I'm hoping maybe an update or something like that.
I think they can do that in an update, I would hope.
Yeah. That was
cool. All right, so overall, camera's good.
Yeah,
Selfie.
it's
one thing if you do group selfies a lot, which is usually the most of the types. I don't think I really take regular selfies, but group selfies.
You are conceited.
The wide angle camera will be distorted. So if you try to take one like right in front of your face, it's gonna be distorted. But you do your selfie, your arm, you use your human God-made selfie stick. You use your God-made selfie stick, and you hold your hand out, and then usually you're okay. Camera's good. So I don't know what else you got.
Software, which is like the notifications element. So it's Android 9.0.
Yeah.
Pie. It's nice and clean. It's a very fluid app OS.
Yeah.
From Oreo, which only lived for like a few months. Then they were like, we're just going to go straight to Pie.
It was interesting.
I like a lot of the, like I said before, the notification settings, because I hate a lot of vibrations and things. So I've turned that off, and you can say just show silently and things like that. Yeah. I don't think you really had that customization before.
I don't think so either, no.
And it's really nice. Or you can just say you still have your notification sounds and just turn off the vibration, which is nice for group messages like GroupMe and Facebook Messenger or whatever, because I'm popular. So
totally popular. I'm the conceited one. He's popular.
I'm just spitting facts. So that's really nice. What I don't like...
got a video guy laughing at that one.
I'm telling the truth.
Okay.
So what I don't like is the app drawer and the process of getting to the app drawer. You don't have a big problem with it.
Hate it. No,
so you hate it.
It's annoying, but it's a fix. You can fix it by just continuing your swipe.
Yeah, that's not acceptable for me.
Okay.
So you swipe up once, and similar to iOS, you get your, what do they call it? The apps. Yeah, your multitasking drawer.
Oh,
and then you have to swipe up again to get to the actual app drawer.
Or you have to be very wait, I'm not disagreeing with you.
It's not an option.
Or you have to consciously keep going as you swipe up, and then it's good.
Look,
the problem is we're not conditioned to do that because for the last 8 versions of Android, that wasn't how it worked.
You just swipe up, or you push
the app button before back in the day.
Open it up. I know the app that I'm going for. I want to get there.
Exactly.
You know? I don't have time to swipe up. I can't do the long swipe.
The funny thing is, speaking of app drawers, is you know how like when you go to your multitask, it shows you your most like recently used your apps.
Right.
Even if the app I want is there, I never click it. I keep going, and then I click it.
I don't use that either.
So it's kind of pointless.
And they also have, these are all good things, we just don't use it. They also have that, the afterword essentially suggests apps that you use during that time,
of the day, yeah.
Which was kind of creepy. I figured it out after a little while. But that's really nice. Sometimes I do use it. I'm like, yeah, it's time to go on Facebook, and then I open that up.
Yep.
But it's also
you're so
on my
popular
home
that people are probably messaging
hundreds of 2 notifications.
Yeah. Candy Crush is one of them.
No, I got rid of Candy Crush. Is so.
No, people can still request.
No, I don't even have it anymore.
Okay.
That's still 5 years ago.
Nah. I know people who play still.
Toon World thing is now.
I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah. No, that's
Stay in school, kids.
Software. So they also added digital well-being, which is really nice.
Yep.
You can see how long you've been within apps.
Yeah.
You can see how many unlocks and notifications and things like that, which is really nice. And you can also set timers on how long you allow yourself to be in an app.
Okay.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, if you only want to be in Facebook or Instagram for 4 hours total, it'll say you set the timer that way, and then it'll say, I don't know.
A lot.
I just go through.
This could be really useful, especially for somebody who's in college, and we did it yourselves. You don't want to study or do your homework, so play with your phone or your computer, so your phone can tell you.
Or if you have kids and you want to limit their screen time, stuff like that.
I hope there's no kid that's young enough that has a Pixel 3.
Parents got money,
but they could have the OS. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but that's really nice. But I'm a grown man, so I don't use it. I'll be in whatever apps I want to be in for as long as I want to be.
Okay.
All
right.
So next, moving on. I just wanted the world to know that.
All right. But digital well-being, pretty cool. Another thing that is a cool feature for some people, I guess, is always on display. So you get your time always displayed. It'll show any notifications. So the thing I like is that you can have it. When you get a notification, it'll turn on the clock with your grayscale display notifications. Mm-hmm. I guess it's not grayscale. There are colors.
I actually couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Anyway, but having it always on obviously will kill your battery, right? Mm-hmm. But why? Like, I did it. Don't get me wrong. I had it on for a good 2 weeks when I had the phone. I recently turned it off, and then when I turned it off, I was like, wow, that was a waste of my battery.
Life was better without it. I know, and also because it just made me look at my phone more when I had it on the side and was always on.
There was another thing. I would have it on, it would be dim, and then I'd put it on my desk, face up,
and it would brighten.
And I would somebody wants to talk to me.
Exactly, because we're so popular.
They didn't want to talk to me. Nobody wanted to talk to me, guys.
Yeah, that was also what I hated.
Yes.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Which reminds me of the flip to shush.
Yeah, there you go.
Which is really nice. Is it shush or shh?
Shh. Flip to shh.
So they should change that. I use shush.
I think it's
SHUSH.
Yeah.
So anyway, the flip that was a good segue. So anyway, the flip to shush.
Now you got ADD like me.
It's called remembering as you go.
I get it.
So you put your phone upside down, so the camera is upside down, front facing camera is down. And it goes into a do not disturb mode, which is really nice.
Yep.
I just have personal hiccups with it because of the way I use it. So sometimes I'm in bed, I'll be texting or looking at something, and I put the phone on my chest. Then it goes into the do not disturb, and I'm like, crap, I gotta flip it and sit down. So it's really cool. The weird thing about it, though,
say it with your chest. Is that what that is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk on the phone. You just say it with your chest. Okay.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So the weird thing about it is that when it goes into do not disturb from flip to shush, is that it vibrates to let you know that it's in do not disturb, which makes me pick up the phone
because you're popular.
Yes.
You pick up the phone again, but he wasn't in that moment. So you put it back down.
Social person.
You put it back down, and it vibrates. You pick it back up.
Exactly, and you're in the endless loop. Like the only way I got out of it is because my phone died.
It's the phone who cried wolf. Because eventually it's going to be a legitimate one, but you're not going to check. But it won't be because it's in do not disturb.
You're going to make me walk off this set if you say phone who cried wolf again.
Card wolf. All right.
But that's it. It's a really nice feature though, and I do use it pretty often.
Yeah. No, I mean, and it could be. I was going to say actually I use it a lot more, and I think I'm actually going to use it instead of a lot of my auto, like timed do not disturb, like during work or during class or whatever. And I'll flip it upside down, and we're good to go.
It's good for meetings as well.
Yes. Okay, cool. What else we got? So, software and all that stuff.
So,
they okay.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I got a good one too now.
Go ahead. You first. Go ahead, Jordan.
Okay, Bane.
Go ahead.
Call screen.
Oh, yeah.
Screen
call. Call it the right thing.
Screen call?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Call screen. I was so excited for this feature, and it did not disappoint.
Okay.
I love it. I've used it quite a few times. Although I felt like a jerk I'd feel like a jerk if I ever used it on a friend or a family, somebody who I know, because I feel like if it was on I haven't made any phone calls where I was on the receiving end.
Yeah, I don't do phone calls anyway, so.
Yeah, I don't like to talk to people. And
we just like notifications. Yeah, we don't like to talk to people.
We're popular, but we would rather, have the option to not respond right away, or just to think about it. Just think about it.
Exactly.
Anyway,
okay, keep going. You digress.
So I digress. Back, and you can your call screen or your screen call. You screen the call, and a lot of the times for the telemarketers, because if I don't recognize a number now, I use that, and it's just great. Mm-hmm. There's a small part of me every time I get a phone call from somebody who I know to do it, just to see how they react.
I do want to try it on someone. You did that to me for their test, though.
Yeah, for test. I've done it to people for tests for the most part.
I was actually rather annoyed.
Yeah, see?
Because I know what the thing is, and I know you have to push it. I know you see when you call it.
Yeah. Maybe I was in a meeting. Anyway. Great feature. I think they did a great job with it. I think it would be a little cooler if they could maybe change the voice a little bit, or
something.
Or maybe just
customize your
if you could customize within reason what it's saying, so like your friends and family can know, like, hey,
right.
Instead of being like, I'm screening this call, be like, hey, he's in a meeting.
Yeah,
something like this. He can't really count. Yeah.
But the thing about it is when you do a screen call and you don't answer, they may not know to leave a message, or they think that was them leaving the voicemail. That's true. So I've missed some calls that way.
And so I also wish, I think you actually had brought this up, I wish it saved the transcript from that.
Right.
Because once you end it, it's done. I really wish it saved it so that you can go back and look at it later on.
Because I got a call from an office to make an appointment or something like that. And they called me, and I didn't recognize the number, so I screen called it. But I was working, and I did not completely read what was there.
Yeah.
And then when the screen call ends, that's it. It doesn't send them to voicemail.
Yeah, that's bad.
So I had just happened to look at it and saw what the guy's name was to call back.
Yeah.
But if the transcript was saved, I would have had all that information. It would have served as a voicemail kind of thing and a screen calling. Yeah. But that was also my fault for not paying attention to it.
But also it doesn't do the best job in translating your voice to text. I've noticed. I've had people
for the person calling. Okay.
Then they'll say what they say, and I'm in the room with them, so I know what they're saying, and it doesn't translate it properly.
Oh, really? I didn't. Well, at least when reading it, I didn't have that problem.
So only a few times, and I think if they talk a little faster or something, or quiet, maybe
your
that
cadence
could be why.
Can be a problem.
Or if they don't have a newer phone, maybe the mic's not as good. I don't know.
Various issues.
But yeah. So otherwise, good thing. So
it is fun.
That's screen call screen. Assistant.
You should really figure out what it's called. It's screen call.
I don't think so.
We'll check it after this. Pretty sure it's screen call. The bad thing about Pixel 3 and its software right now is really
go on
is the sometimes it doesn't hold apps in memory. Oh, I'll come back to something. It doesn't hold apps in memory. So if I'm listening to music and I go into the Chrome or something like that, eventually the Pixel's like, I can't do this anymore, and stops playing my music. It's happened in Google Play, and it's happened in Spotify. I haven't had that issue for a while, so maybe they pushed an update, some sort of patch, but that was one issue I was having.
They call it both. They call it call screen, but then when you get the phone call coming in, it says screen call.
Nah, I said it right. So that reminded me of I don't care. So that reminds me of the camera not saving pictures for the Pixel 3 XL.
I meant to ask you that before.
So sometimes I'll take pictures, put it away, and then I'll go to send it to someone, and then it's not there, which is problematic.
That's extremely problematic. Fix yourself.
Because I took the picture of the food, and then I started eating the food, and now I'm going to go send it to someone, and I've already eaten the food, and the
This is
picture
why it's
isn't there
popular,
anymore.
because of the food pictures.
God, it's so problematic.
Because he already ate the food, and there's no proof that he had the food.
There's
now
no proof
because
now.
he ate it, and there's no picture.
The beauty of the feud is gone.
Yeah, that's bad.
That was it.
The feud with the food.
I know what
All
I said.
Cool. That's it. What else you got?
That's it.
I know a video problem. Or no, a problem with the photo camera. No, not the cameras. Emojis and things that our videographer has. Can you guys guess what it is?
What's the problem?
There's no animojis. I was trying to get P to say it, but he doesn't want to talk.
It's called Playground.
We have Playground. We can take pictures with Iron Man and the Hulk and all that stuff.
Yeah. I did that for all of 10 minutes.
Yeah, me too. And
that was it.
P with his iPhone XS or 10s,
Whatever.
excess amount of money, can do animojis, which is pretty cool. Don't get me wrong.
It's great.
Oh, he has a voice.
Yes. Wow. A voice to the name. But I'm not going to use it. I don't know. It's cool.
That's cool.
It's a nice little thing. I've thrown Iron Man and Hulk into a room and see what they did. They just stood there.
And I was really hoping they would start like fighting or something.
Yeah, or talk or banter.
Yeah.
Something.
Banner.
I knew as soon as I said it, you were going to say something stupid. I just felt it in my soul.
That's how I feel every time I talk to you.
No.
Anyway.
But you keep coming back. So
okay.
Anyway, all the notifications are from you. All of those notifications.
No. All right, so you have the Pixel stand.
The Pixel stand is...
Because that's the only time an on-screen always on display makes sense, when it's charging and it's there as a desk clock.
Yeah, the Pixel stand is...
outstanding.
You need to shut up. The Pixel stand is useless. I'm just going to say it.
It's $80.
It's absolutely useless.
Okay. There you have it, YouTube.
It's nice for if you have it on your desk, if you work from home or something like that. I mean, even in your office or whatever. It's nice to have it there and be charging and looking. You got desks in many places.
Okay.
But I feel like you wouldn't want it at your corporate office.
Right.
But unless you're a CEO. I digress. But it's nice to have on your if you have it on your desk and you're looking at it, you can see notifications popping up. That way it's nice and visual. Mm-hmm. At night, it's pointless. It's just absolutely useless. The charging, it doesn't... Well, I mean, at night as well, it takes a while to use the Qi, or is it Qi charging. And I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, man, it's been a few hours. Yeah. And it's only at 47%.
Well, what's funnier, I didn't mean to cut you off, is that you can't buy a stand off of like Amazon or wherever.
You can't buy the Pixel stand. Only on Google.
Sorry, you can't buy any aftermarket third-party one and get the same speed charging.
Yeah, which isn't that good.
They made it so you can't do that, but now you're saying to all of us that it's not even that fast to begin with.
It really isn't. I haven't noticed it be that fast. Again, it's overnight. I'm sleeping.
Fix yourself, Google.
But actually, the past 2 nights, I've not used the Pixel stand. Not used it. I'm probably going to move it to my desk.
Yeah, so that's just a good thing for the viewers. It might not be worth the money if you didn't already buy it. If you don't care about timing and you're going to leave it overnight, just get a regular one from a third party and it'll charge overnight. Otherwise,
it's not worth
meh.
it. It really isn't.
Yeah.
Get a hub, actually.
Home hub.
That's more worthwhile. I don't have one, but I feel like that's what the Pixel stand is trying to be.
It's pretty much what it takes the place of the hub when it's in that stand. And it's like, okay, it's cool, but it's not useful in every situation. Yeah. Maybe if instead of buying one, you bought the stand and you put it. So again, a lot of the example that they use is the kitchen cooking in the YouTube videos.
Yeah,
but then you have a small vertical screen.
Yeah, and then it's not very stable. You know,
right.
If I'm trying to move around and do things like that. Yeah. But I don't know.
All right, cool. So that was the Pixel 3.
That was the Pixel 3. Great phone.
So we said a lot of bad things. We did. I absolutely love the phone. I don't regret any of the money I spent on it.
Fantastic phone.
It works very well, but
it has a few hiccups.
Yeah, nothing is perfect. No phone is perfect. It's just how it is. We hope you enjoyed the video. It was shot on an iPhone XS just for fun, because why not?
Yeah.
And that's it. Cool. You're supposed to do your spiel now.
No, you tell them where to put it in the below.
Don't forget to like the video.
Yeah, comment.
Subscribe.
Say what you like, didn't like.
Exactly.
What else do they have to do? Like, share, subscribe, and post links of us, not in the thing.
Take care, YouTube.